Hi everyone. This is just a quick little intro to Google Classroom. So for those of you who are considering yourselves advanced, this is not the video for you. This is for those who are just starting to use Google Classroom and opening up their classes and starting and beginning to add materials. So as you see here, my district has already downloaded several classrooms. Right now, I'm not going to accept any of them right now. But what I'm going to do is in this top red, first of all, you would go to classroom.google.com. When you first sign in, you want to sign in as a teacher, and then it will get you to a page that looks very similar like this. If you take these top three bars on the left-hand side, you will see you have your classes, you have a calendar which links, this calendar is everything that you put in a calendar for all your classes. You can link to that. Here for teaching, it shows you all the classes that I've already been entered into, and then anything else I'm enrolled in as well. So I'm going to go back up here to my home page and hit the home button where it says classes, and it takes me back to here. So to start off with, in the top right-hand corner, you'll see that I have my Google account. I have a link to all my Google apps, plus this little plus sign. You want to click on the plus sign, and you're going to create a class. At this point in time, you want to make sure to double check with your district if they are doing what we have done, is downloading classes and linking students. Is it okay for you to do this and create your own class, or and have students just go ahead and link in, or is the district already going to link those students to your classroom for you? If they're going to link the classroom for you, then you don't need to even set up your classroom, because you will see what's here behind me is that they have already done so. You see I have 33 students. They've linked in to a classroom. Now I just make that page my page. But right now, just for starter's sake, let's go here, go to get into the plus sign. We're not going to join a class because you're not joining right now. You're going to create a class. So as you create a class, you're going to create a name for it. So we'll say right now, purposes, testing page, what section it is, technology, subject, tech, room, online. Okay. So this, what you put here actually shows up in these back parts right here for the students. So if I go ahead and hit create, this will open up my own page, and I would do this per every single class you have. Now, for me, I have 2 courses in one class period. I teach GPS seniors and regular seniors in the same course. This is why I like this, because then I can create my own page and I can connect both courses together and do my work that way. That way I don't have to double and triple my page each time I'm working here. So as this is a testing page, as you see, we have stream. This is usually what the students will see first. It's the last thing that you have added to the class. So when they usually open up, they open up on stream. It's whatever is the newest thing, the latest thing. If you click on classwork, here's where you get to create. You can add materials. You can go up here and create, and you can add assignments, a quiz assignment, add a question. I actually use this as an English teacher for the section where I want to have students do some peer reviews and talking to each other. So that's in a more advanced section. Adding materials, or I can even reuse a post that I've previously used so I can connect it to other classrooms if in case I forgot to do that the first time around. And then there's this button called topic. And so if you already know, to help organize, just like a folder or a binder, to have tabs, you want to have topics. You can either create them here or create them as you are advancing into the actual subject line. I have a bunch of stuff popping up here. I apologize. So at this point in time, when I do this, I'm going to say, okay, for a topic, I might do homework, or maybe even just go straight to grammar assignments. Okay, and I hit add. So that topic is up there. So now you see the topic is there. So if say I want to create another topic, and this time I'll say vocabulary. I'm going to go ahead and add that topic. So you can keep on adding topics, but I like mine in alphabetical order. I do not want to know why that's doing that. Okay, as I keep in alphabetical order, I can click on this and just pull it up. And now they're in. So these are just like a little tabs that stick up that you can now put your assignments in. And I'll show you how that is done. But to also know people, so if I click over here on people, it shows me as a teacher. But now if I want to add students, I can invite students or give them a class code. And all I have to do is give the students this class code. And if I can't really read this class code, I can go over here to settings. Okay, and here's my class code. And say I don't like this class code. I can reset it and it gives me a new class code. And oh, I don't like that one. So I can reset it one more time. So you can keep on resetting until you like a class code that you're thinking, okay, the students will like this one. So now what I would do, and let me enlarge that just a little bit for you, is I can have students in here. So again, I'm under, let me go ahead and hit save here. Okay. And under class settings, I can go here again to that little knob that was up, our cog, excuse me, that was up there. We can go under in general, and I can look at this class and go, okay, is this a class where I want students to post and comment? Typically, I do not. I usually have it only teachers can post or comment. But if I'm going to start doing the questions page or peers, I can then have to go back and add that to the specific assignment. I can show condensed notifications, show deleted items. It's Guardian summary. So I can keep going down and I can do a grade. I'm going to do total points and show overall grade to students if I want. No, I don't. So I'm not going to do that. And I can even add grading categories, but I'm not going to do that right now. Just some basic introduction here. So, and people say I want to invite someone, I can click invite students and I can actually type in their name or email and invite them. Or I can go over here and right here just tell students, okay, here is the code. Please go to classroom.google.com. They're going to hit that plus sign. And instead of creating a class, they're going to join a class. And they're going to join with this code. And I would send that code out to them so they join in and link into my classroom. Grades are posted here. So there's some different assignments we can give where we actually give a grade. And this is new. We can give quizzes and it will grade for you. So everything's transferred here and it's lovely to have, especially when you are in a hurry, you want to just do some checking for understanding and give a simple quiz online that you're okay with giving online. So let's go back to classwork. So over here on the side, it tells you my tabs. And so say this time I'm going to create an assignment. So once I create an assignment, I might say vocabulary lesson 46. Now I can give instructions if I'd like, or I can go down here and I can add from my Google Drive. I can add a link, I can add files or anything from YouTube right to that. So maybe I might go over here and find in my documents, okay, I have a lot of documents here, so I'm going to go ahead in my Google Drive and I'm going to look up vocab 46. And you could do one of two things. I like to create these and make it a PDF so students can't copy or paste or change things around. And so I've already made a Pear Deck out of this one, but I'm going to go ahead and open up a sample copy here. And so you can see now here is my sample copy of some things that the students can do on this lesson. This was actually in my Pear Deck, so I'm going to go back here and grab just the vocabulary. 4611. And as I look at vocabulary, if it comes up and it's showing you, okay, here's my vocabulary list, I can either go File, first save it as a Google Doc. I might want to change the date here to 2000. Usually do 2020. And then this is a vocabulary. So when I hit save, I can go File, I can make a copy, and I can download, and I might want to download this one as a PDF. I can do that so students don't change too many things around, or I can just go back to my Google Classroom and I can say, okay, I'm going to link this from Google Drive. And you'll see, usually it gives you the most recent item that you were working on, which I love because there's so many times your files, you're in there and you're creating too many things. So I click on 46, once selected, I can hit Insert. Now, once I have the vocab here, it says here students can view file. This means I don't have to make a PDF out of it. The students can only view the file. If I want to give them something where they can manipulate it and they can make a copy of it, or I want, say, for example, I'm having a discussion and I want all my students in the same class to be typing on the same page, which I have done in class before. I can say students can edit the file, or I can go down here and say make a copy for each student, which is what I would do. Each student has their own copy. It's vocabulary. They can look at it themselves. And then I would go over here and make sure that, okay, this is for, and I would click every single class this needs to go to. So if I have 4 classes of sophomores, I would click all 4 classes of my sophomores. I would put a due date. So say it's due the 31st. And now here's where that topic comes in to help. Okay, so this is under vocabulary. Now, this is not a writing assignment, so I don't need to check for plagiarism, and I don't have a rubric set up. This is also an advanced lesson I can give as well. I do have rubrics set up on my tech help page. So it's all ready for assignment now. I've uploaded I might give the instructions, and the instructions are actually on the handout itself. So I'm going to go ahead and hit assign. And as you see here now, here the assignment shows up in under vocabulary for vocab lesson 46. But also if I go back to my stream, now it shows, okay, Ms. Reeve has posted a new assignment in vocab lesson 46. So this just shows you the latest thing that I have posted. So this is your basic introduction to Google Classroom. We do have a Google Calendar. So if I clicked on that Google Calendar now, the students would have this up and they would see, okay, look here, I have that vocab lesson 46 due on Friday. So when the students can check what they want on their calendar, what they want to be pulled up on their calendar, it's great to have. So just giving you just some overview. I hope that helps you kind of just get familiar with it. But the biggest thing is I get asked for is that as you're adding assignments, can I add people? And that's where you, again, they'll just be signed up right here. Please remember also play around here in the create section. I like just putting a lot of material, like resource material, those kind of things on there. And then we have the quizzes where you can create and design quizzes, questions, and also reusing posts. So I hope that gives you just a little insight onto the beginning of beginning your Google Classroom. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.